Hi friends, and thanks for clicking on this video. Today we are going to be trying makeup from Daiso. Now I love Daiso and I'm currently in Dubai, which is why I have this backdrop. I'm not going to explain why I'm here, but they have a Daiso here and I don't have a Daiso where I live in the States, and I just love Daiso, and I know that they have makeup and I've never tried their makeup, so I thought why not try it together, especially since their prices are really cheap and affordable. But yeah, these are all the things that I got. It's quite a lot of makeup and I'm excited to try. Oop, I just dropped one of them. I'm excited to try all of them, and yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get started. I guess first we can start off with the base. I got this Coup cushion foundation in the shade medium beige, and let's just try it together. I just got it out of the packaging and this is what it looks like. It's actually quite nice. This was one of the more expensive items that I got from Daiso. It was maybe, I mean, it was still cheap overall, but I think it was 21 dirhams, so I don't know how much that is in dollars. It has a little powder puff, which is good because I did not bring any brushes or materials with me because I wanted this to just strictly be a Daiso trial. But this is what it looks like, and then you open it up. I don't know if this shade is gonna be good, but this is what it looks like. It reminds me of the Tear cushion foundation, but honestly I'm quite impressed with this, and it's like a lot. It looks like a lot of product too. Okay, I was able to peel it off. Wow, you can see this is what you guys look like. I guess we can just go ahead and try it. Again, I'm like really worried about this shade. It might be a little too yellow. Actually, let's swatch on my hand first. This doesn't look bad. Oh my gosh, I'm like really impressed. Okay, wait, this like shade is really nice. By the way, I prepped my skin with like just moisturizer, so I don't have any primer on or anything either, but are you kidding me? Look at this. This is like an exact shade. I'm really surprised. And the powder puff is pretty nice too. It's not very full coverage, as you can see, but it's giving me like a nice your skin but better moment. I think this looks really nice, honestly. Okay, I've just put a decent amount of the foundation on, and honestly, it's pretty nice. I think it has pretty good coverage. I have like this pimple over here on my chin, and it was able to like pretty much cover it up. I'm quite pleased with this, honestly. It is a little patchy, but that might just be because of my application. Like, I'm not the best at applying makeup, and I'm definitely not a professional, but this is really nice. Let's move on to, I guess, concealer. And I'm gonna put my glasses back on so that I can actually see, and then we'll see how this makeup looks with glasses on too. So I have quite a few options for concealer. First, I have this green one. I think it's green so that it cancels out any redness, but I thought this was really cool and I wanted to try it. If you don't know, Daiso is supposed to be like a Japanese dollar store, and I think because things are imported into Dubai, they're a little more expensive. So in Japan, something would be $1, but in Dubai, something would be $2 as the base. And this one, again, is a little more expensive than $2. It's $9.50. I'm gonna put all the US prices up when I talk about them. But yeah, I have this green concealer that's from the same brand as the foundation. Also, you can kind of see that the foundation is creasing, but we can fix that with powder or something. Actually, I don't know if I got any powder, so yeah, we have this green concealer. And then again, from the same brand, we have this eye bag concealer and shadow stick. I have this eye bag concealer over here, and then this eye bag liner, because I kind of wanted to try giving myself an aegyo cell. If you don't know, an aegyo cell is like this little eye bag part here in your eye, and people like to emphasize it to make it look a little like, make your eyes look bigger and it looks cutesy. So I'm gonna try both of these. I think this one specifically is a concealer though, so let's try this one and open it. I forgot to mention, but this medium beige shade was the darkest shade they had in Daiso, so although this worked for me, if you're even a little bit darker than me, I'm not really sure if you're gonna be able to find your shade there, which is really unfortunate because Asian brands tend to not have really great and inclusive shade ranges. So let's see the green one first. I'm gonna open it. it, it immediately like started pouring out, and it is literally green. So I'm gonna just test some on my hand over here. I'm kind of scared. Actually, the more I blend in, the more it's looking like skin tone, but this is very green. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thinned it out and it looks a little better, but obviously it's much lighter than my hand. Ooh. Some of it just dripped onto my skirt. Oh no. Okay, I'm back. That was really stressful. I just like caused a mess and completely stained my skirt. But let's try this green concealer again. I'm gonna add the teeny tiniest bit. I actually have this scar on my hand right here. So let's see if it'll be able to cover it up. This is how much I added. So like the teeniest tiniest bit. And I'm gonna blend it with you in real time. Excuse my nails, like they look crazy. As you can see, it looks like really green, but I think like if you just blend it out a little, it starts to just match your skin tone. I wouldn't really say that it covered the scar. You can still see it. And it really like neutralizes my skin, I guess. Like it makes it paler. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this. Let's try again. Okay, so I just added another layer, and as you can tell, it made my skin a lot paler, and it didn't really cover up this little scratch that I had. So I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's try this eye bag concealer stick instead. I think this is a lot better. This is the stick. The consistency isn't the best, but I think it'll match my skin tone, and I think it has a little bit of a better coverage. Let's try and cover the same scar with it. Here I tried to cover the scar with it, and as you can tell, it has way better coverage. So I think I'm gonna use this. Sorry to the green concealer. I think if you have a paler complexion and you struggle with the redness, this might work really well for you. But for now, I'm just gonna use the stick. I guess I can just do the part that's under my eyes and then maybe some like spots that I have. So also, I have a lazy eye, so if you see it pop up from time to time, I know I already have one, but yeah, just in case like you're confused, like, wait, why are her eyes doing that? The consistency is a lot like a crayon, I would say. So I think it's not as nice as the foundation. I think I still like it. Oh, and I just broke it. Love that for me. Okay, so I'm not really sure if that really made much of a difference. I don't really feel like it did. I tried to use the part that broke and use it a little bit. I think it did a little bit here, but not as much on this side. Now that I'm using this, it's the teeny tiniest bit shimmery. So even though it says it's concealer, I wonder if it's supposed to be like under eye highlighter, like for your aegyo cell area. So I'm gonna try using it as that. I'm just gonna like squint and kind of highlight this area over here. So I just highlighted these two areas, and then I'm also put some over here just to blend out my dark circles again and give this another shot. Okay, I'd say that worked a little bit. I think it did highlight my aegyo. Aegyo, is that how you say it? I don't know. I think it did highlight my eyes a little bit, and it did kind of cover my under bags. I think I might actually just give this a go and see how it goes. So I have the teeniest, tiniest bit on my ring finger, and I'm just gonna tap it. So as you can see, there's the green, and I'm just gonna blend it in. Whoa, that kind of worked. Wait, why did that actually kind of brighten my under eye? You can kind of still see the green. Wait a minute. Doesn't this side look way brighter than this side, or am I just tripping? I also don't have my glasses on, so I can't see, but I feel like that actually looks way better. Okay, I'm sorry, green concealer, that I doubted you. I was a hater for no reason. That actually made such a big difference. Now, I feel like it did kind of make my under eyes a little gray, but also I'm Arab and I have quite dark eyes, so that might also be it. I don't know. Am I just being delusional? I'm gonna call that a success. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. Moving on to eyes, I think I'm gonna start with eyeshadow first, and this is the eyeshadow that I got from Jean Tokyo, so it's a different brand. Let's open it and give it a try and swatch some of the shades. So this is what the shades look like, and they also give you this little applicator. Again, I don't have any brushes, so I might actually need to use this, but I decided to just go for some like pinky neutral shades. So let's swatch them. First, I'm gonna go with the lightest shade. That's what it looks like, and this is the swatch. Okay, not bad. I can't tell if it's like the slightest bit shimmery. I think it is. You can actually barely see it. Here is the pink shade. Okay, pigment, we love to see it. Very soft and pretty neutral. The pink shade also has quite a shimmer to it. Next is this shimmery beige shade. Again, not the most pigment, but not so bad. And then finally is the darkest shade. That actually looks quite pigmented. Let's see. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm impressed. When I swatch it, it looks a little more brown. Here it looks like rosy, like more mauve-ish, like purplish almost, but here it looks more brown, which makes me think like you're supposed to use it kind of as an eyeliner. Honestly, not bad. Like, they're not super pigmented, but I think these shades will create like quite a nice and cohesive look. Okay, I was just finding myself a reference, and I think I'm gonna do an eye look kind of similar to this one. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm not gonna follow it exactly, but I think with these shades, this look will look pretty good. Let's give this a try. First, I think I'm just gonna cover my entire eye with the neutral like beige shade. I'm also gonna use this little applicator to put it under my eye, kind of like how the reference photo has it. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna do the next eye. Okay, I tried to put on as much pink as I possibly could. Editing Mila here. For some reason, the footage where I was talking about how I'm gonna start adding pink on my face just disappeared. So basically what I'm doing here is that I wanted to start adding the pink shade that's in the reference image, but the eyeshadow is not very pigmented, and so that's what I'm talking about. But I feel like you can barely see it. It might also just be because of my skin tone, because this pink I feel like would pop a lot more on a paler complexion. So I'm gonna try and do the same thing, but with this more shimmery shade, and let's see if that looks any better. Okay, there's like a little more pigment. I don't know though. Maybe it's also just the lighting I'm in. Okay, it doesn't look bad, but it's not as pinky as I wanted it to look. I do have a lip product, which I feel like I could use to help mitigate that, but I just wanna focus on the eyeshadow for now. Next, I'm gonna use the applicator and use this brown shade to kind of give myself a wing. So I have a teeny tiny bit of the brown shade on the applicator. Ooh, that's quite dark. I'm glad I gave it a little swatch first. I'm gonna give myself like a really small wing. Hopefully you guys can see. That actually looks pretty good. I kind of like that. Okay, slay. I'm gonna use a tiny bit more. I don't know if that just rubbed off everything that I did, and it's very subtle, but I think it looks okay. I'm gonna try and do the other eye off camera. Okay, that's what the other eye looks like. It's honestly not very good. Might just be my lack of skill though. I'm gonna see if the brown eyeshadow stick will give me any better look. So let's open this one together. If this doesn't work, I also do have a black liner, which I plan on using. So this is what the shadow stick looks like. Ooh, I think it's way too light. Like, I could have used this as concealer instead, and it just broke again. Yeah, it's not very dark. You can barely see it. I don't think this will really work. It might work in like highlighting the under part of my liner, but yeah, I can't use this as a shadow, unfortunately, let alone like contour. Okay, I just made it a little darker and it looks a little bit better, but again, I feel like it looks a little weird. It might just be, maybe I'm just bad at putting makeup on. That's honestly probably what it is. This is the best I could do. I think let's just move on to eyeliner. Here's the eyeliner. Let's try opening this too. It says it's an eyeliner pencil and it has a square tip, which I think is quite interesting. Here's what it looks like. Pretty generic branding. Here's the tip. Let's see how it applies. Oh, it's like very light. I actually really like this. It looks kind of brown almost, or like I guess a grayish black. Let's try this instead. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Who would have thought eyeliner the shade of your eyelashes looks better? Let me try and do the other side. Okay, I'm having some trouble with this eye, and then also I feel like the eyeliner on this eye is a little too long and I don't like the angle. So I'm actually gonna get some makeup remover and fix it. So just give me a second. Okay, so this is what I was able to do off camera. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. I just kind of fixed the under part of the eyeliner with some makeup remover, and then I just redrew it. I'm a lot better at using liquid liner. I don't really like crayon type liners, but I do like that it is a square, so not so bad. I want to do my aegyo now, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that because the contour stick didn't work, and I'm worried that this is gonna be too dark. That doesn't look half bad. I'm gonna try it on the other side, and then I'm also gonna blend it in a little better. I feel like that kind of did something, but I don't know if it looks muddy, so I'm going to highlight on top of it to really get the point across. I feel like I can't do any better than this. It does look a little over dramatic, but I think it looks cute. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit with my finger and call it a day because I really don't know how I can make it any better than this. Next is one of my favorite parts about eyes, and that is eye shimmer. I'm so excited to try these. I got one peach shimmer and one beige shimmer because I'm not sure which one will look better. So this is the beige shimmer stick. Let's see the beige. That looks so pretty. I love it. A very like subtle shimmer, I would say, but I think it looks so cute. This is a lot like the one that I got from Yes Style a while back. That one's like my favorite eye shimmer. I use it all the time. Okay, so this is the beige one, and then this is the peach one. So the peach one's definitely a little more like skin toned. I think both are really, really pretty. The peach is like a little more natural, I'd say though. These are both gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna try the beige shimmer because it works a little better for the eye look that I'm doing. So I'm just gonna take some and put it on the middle part of my eye. In comparison to the eyeshadow, I don't really feel like it's doing much. Please, shimmer, save me. I put a little bit of it on my eye. It's not as dramatic as I wanted it to be, but it's not bad. I think I should have gotten a liquid shimmer to get that dramatic look that I'm going for, but this is nice too. And then I'm just gonna put this on my under eyes, and I feel like that's where this really shines. And then in my inner eye corner, one of my favorite things to do is take my inner eye corner highlight and then extend it that way. I think that creates a really pretty look. Now I'm just gonna do the other eye. I'm noticing the applicator isn't very nice. Like it's kind of shaking around inside the packaging. So that might be an aspect as to like why these are so cheap. That's the shimmer all complete. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I think it looks quite cute. I really like, again, the shimmer over there. I think it looks good. Yay for shimmer. Next, I'm gonna try some mascara. Also, I feel like my face is looking really shiny. I don't know if it's because I didn't get to set my foundation with any powder. I am on like the greasier side, so that might be it. It might just be because I'm like focusing on the shimmer, but I feel like although I really like this foundation, I really need to set it with powder, and I couldn't find any powder at Daiso. Here is the mascara. I had to go to a different Daiso location for this. Oh my god, look how thin this wand is. It says it comes with a brush, and I'm pretty sure this is the mascara brush, but I can't get it out. Okay, I was finally able to get this tiny little brush out to, I assume, like brush your mascara out. Also, I didn't get any brow products just because I have pretty thick brows already and I don't really tend to do anything to them, but look at how tiny this wand is. Let's try this. I'm quite excited. Wow, this is very subtle. Oh, and I just got some on my eyeshadow, but it looks really cute. I'm gonna need a lot more products though. Here's the eye without mascara and the eye with mascara. I think that made quite a difference. It looks quite cute. It is quite clumpy and a little dry, but I assume that's what the brush is for. I'm gonna put some on my bottom lashes, but just a teeny tiny bit on the end. I feel like that made quite the difference. Mascara, no mascara. I'm gonna close this and then brush them out. I'm like so excited for this part. I feel like that separated them quite a bit and it kind of gave me a decent amount of lift. Hopefully you guys can see that. I really like this. I think it is a little dry and I can't promise how long it's gonna last. I feel like not very long. Also the wand is like already bent, but it's quite nice. Let's put some on the other eye. Oh, I just stabbed myself. I feel like I need to put on a lot for any of it to like show up on camera, but it still looks pretty cute. I like think in person it looks a lot like fluffier and more dramatic, but on camera it looks a lot more subtle. I think instead of a comb, I wish this was a spoolie, but I think it looks pretty good. It delivered on what it promised to, so I'm not mad. This is also what the eye look currently looks like with glasses on. Oh my God, look at how much my forehead is creasing. Ah! Final eye step is gonna be using these lashes. I got a little more of a natural look. I like that they kind of are longer on the end, so I'm excited to use these. And again, I'm gonna use the eyelash glue that they provided for me too. Okay, so this is what one of the lashes looks like when it's on. As you can tell, it has a black lash line, so you can kind of see where it separates from my original lashes. I tried to stick it on as best that I could, but I'm also just not very good with lashes. But the shape itself, I think, is very beautiful. It's not very long, so I only put it over here, and as you can see, it kind of ends like right here. And I also had to use like my own tweezers for this. I think they do look very pretty, but I do wish that the lash line was clear. I'm gonna put on the other one. Again, I'm gonna just do it off camera because it literally takes me forever to put lashes on. This side was a little bit easier to put on, but again, I feel like you can just see where the like natural lashes are and where the fake ones are. It might also be because there's like this weird tacky sticky residue on them. It's kind of actually hurting my eye on this one a little bit. This is what it looks like with glasses on too. We can finally move on from the eye step to lips. I didn't really find many lip products there. I thought I would find a lot. I found this lip gloss. I don't think it's actually yellow. I think it's probably clear. And I found this lipstick. So let's try both of these. I also couldn't find any blush, so I think I'm gonna use this for blush too. Guys, as I was trying to open the lipstick package, I broke my nail. Are you kidding me? Ugh, now I'm gonna have to cut all of them. This is so sad. Anyway, I have no idea what this shade is gonna look like, so here it is. It's quite darker than I was expecting. Let's swatch it on my hand. Okay, it's very pale. I think this is like quite a pretty color actually. And it's very smooth. I think this will make a nice blush too. That's really pretty. It almost makes up for breaking my nail, but that's okay. So I just put some on my hand and then I'm going to use that for blush. Should I just apply it directly onto my cheek? No, I'm not gonna do that. And my lash is popping off. We love to see that. I think the lipstick's quite a pretty color, so I'm gonna put it on both sides. I think I will just apply it. I just didn't want to apply it directly because I didn't want to get foundation onto the lipstick, but I really just don't care anymore. Yes, this is the blush coverage that I wanted. I wonder if I have blush blindness. Have you guys seen that on TikTok? Like eyebrow blindness, blush blindness. Let me know what kind of blindness I have. I'm just putting some on my nose as well. I feel like I'm just rubbing my foundation off pretty much. Yeah, that is kind of what I'm doing. This gives you quite a nice glow too, I think. I'm just wiping my lips of any foundation that's on them. Okay, that's much better. And then I'm gonna use the lipstick. That's quite a pretty shade. I'm not really one to like use a lot of lipstick. I don't even like overline my lips or anything like that. I literally just, I like to blend it out with my fingers. I kind of like to blend it outside of the lines because I think it leaves like this really pretty blurred effect. I know like blurred lipstick is pretty popular right now. Maybe it just looks like really messy, but I think it looks cute. I think I'm really happy with this lipstick. I'm quite impressed actually. So that's what that looks like. I think that looks really pretty. Should I add gloss? I think I will, just because I bought some. Also, this lipstick has a mirror at the top, which I think is so funny. Like, what can I possibly see with this? It's kind of silly, but I think it's kind of cute. Let's try the gloss next. A part of me is kind of worried that this is actually yellow. Oh, this is yellow. Hello? That is so strange. Why is it yellow? What? I mean, you guys can't really see it, but it is literally yellow. It has like a yellow tinge to it. It doesn't smell like anything. I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, it doesn't look yellow when you apply it. It's also like not very juicy glossy. I thought it would be a lot more shimmery than this, but you take what you can get, I guess. I've definitely had better lip glosses in my day. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one. The final step is just adding some highlighter. I haven't added any highlight, but I already look pretty shiny, honestly. Again, just because I never powdered my face. So I'm just gonna use the shimmery shade from this and use that as a highlighter. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my nose and on the tip of my nose and my bridge, and then just a little bit on the cheekbones. And then I guess I could contour, but I'm kind of too scared to do that. I think I will try contouring my nose just so that I can really do this makeup look justice. But I am worried just because I'm gonna have to use this to contour with and it's quite dark. Let's see, I'm just gonna like that maybe and blend it out. Did that just make my nose look like more bulbous? I think it did. That's kind of funny. I really should have done my highlight before this contour step, but that's okay. Okay, I did whatever nose contour I could. I feel like it just made my nose look bigger. It is what it is. All right, so this is the final makeup look. I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, overall, again, everything's super affordable and you really take what you can get from Daiso. I think the things I was most surprised from were definitely the foundation. I think if you have a powder to set this with, this is gonna look really good. Honestly, I was also surprised by the lipstick. I think it was really cute and it really tied the whole look together. And I'm gonna say the eyeshadow too, even though it wasn't very pigmented, I think the fact that it's compact can give you a lot of room to play around with and it's good for travel. Of course, the eye shimmers are cute too. Like you can never really go wrong with these and they kind of always look good. I think the biggest fails for me are gonna be the eyeliner. I just cannot cooperate with gel liner, and when I was there, they don't have any liquid eyeliner. So if you prefer pencil liners, I think this could work well for you, but not for me. I think another fail would also be the contour slash concealer sticks. These were literally just like normal skin tone. They kept breaking. The application of them isn't very nice. And definitely this lip gloss. I do not like this. It's like barely even glossy and shimmery and it's literally yellow. I wouldn't recommend this. And then, unlike the mouthfeel of it, isn't very nice either. The items that I would say are like a hit or a miss would be the lashes and the mascara. I think the mascara dried up really quickly, so I feel like it's not gonna last you very long. And the lashes do have a black band, so I feel like they are kind of obvious. Yeah, this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think of it. Did I do a good job? Did I absolutely fail? I feel like we kind of strayed pretty far away from our reference material, but it is what it is. We did what we could. Besides that, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. It really helps me out and the channel out. Also, thank you guys for 500 subscribers. Thank you so much, and I'm very excited to put out more videos for you guys in the future. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. Bye.